Uh, oh, good morning, everyone. How y'all feeling out there? Hope y'all feeling good and great and all that good shit. Um, I was giving y'all the New York weather update. It is fucking nice outside. They say it's supposed to be 94. We got like a nice breeze. I don't feel any humidity. I was fucking cold. Y'all can hear my nose is still stuffed up. It's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing or what I need to buy because I need to look into that today because I definitely need to get me some. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm tired of breathing out my mouth when I'm sleeping like that. That's no way to live. But anyway, so I hope everybody had a great weekend and all that shit. And definitely want to send a shout out. As y'all know, I don't. Well, if you do or you do not know, I'm about to get put on right now. I'm not really into like all the American holidays and all this so bullshit. Um, but I will say, which I did do like yesterday, Saturday. Um, Shout out to anyone who's taking care of any child who's been a present parent. I'm sure you're getting thanked by the people that's necessary for you to be thanked by. And if you're not, I hope that you people start appreciate one another and let the other person know how much you care about them and appreciate them and love them. That's what this life is like all about, for real. So please do that for everybody that you love, who take care of you, who love you, who hold you down, who got your motherfucking back. There's a whole bunch of bitches out here who ain't got your motherfucking back. You think they your motherfucking friends. Them hoes ain't your friends. Well, I don't even say friends because people throw that word around like they take their panties off some of you bitches, not me. But like just throw that word around like way too loosely. You know what I'm saying? But it's only way how you view it. For me, as a viewer of saying friendship, like no, that's just like saying like family basically. And everybody ain't my motherfucking family member. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, however you view it, whoever you love and love them, show them you love them, tell them you love them. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody has to use that quote, oh, life is short or whatnot. You should just say it because you're in the life and you're able to say it. You know what I'm saying? And you should say it. That's a problem with a lot of motherfuckers. They just feel like they just too hardcore to be vulnerable. You know, like how can you not tell somebody that you care about that you love them? But, you know what I'm saying? You like them, you appreciate them. But then again, if you haven't been taught, then of course you're not gonna be able to say that. Not really, unless you get some deep down soul searching for self. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot, which everybody needs to do and discover so they know who they are and whatnot. Good morning. You know, so like this is a very interesting topic. Actually, I want to shout out my girl Mika. She the one who did on Facebook. Like she had wrote like this about this girl who had gotten raped at church, and I was like, oh shit, yeah. That's a great topic to talk about. So we're gonna talk about sex church today. Sex church. Church. Motherfucking church. You like listen to tell this story, right? You know I always got a story. So there was this one guy that I knew. Well, I know I met through another guy that I knew. They both just so happened to be gay. Everybody a little gay. They just for that little boy who said they said everybody a little gay. But he said that he was from a single parent with his mom. And he said his mom had him into everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing this, doing part of that, which is great because she wanted to keep him busy, right? So at church, she would need, I guess, like, I don't know, like she would go and do choir or maybe Bible study or something, I don't know, whatever the fuck she was doing. And she would leave her child with, I don't know, somebody in the church. It could have been the deacon, the pastor, I don't know, the ushers, I don't know. But somebody in the motherfucking church, right? Left the baby with, and then the man was raping the little boy. You know, and that happened to him as a little kid. He was telling us I'm sure he shared this story because he seemed like, he was a share of his story if someone asked, I guess. Like, he have shared that story plenty of times. And, like, the pain like that was in his face and stuff like that was like, oh my God, heart wrenching. So he told his story that did happen. So, and I just say this shit to say, like, which I say all the time. But you have to be so careful about who you leave your motherfucking children with, just because they so-called have uh, a grand title. Everybody's so, like, what I'm saying, stuck on titles. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's so such prestige to have such a title. And sometimes it is, but still. But do you just leave just because this motherfucker is doing blah 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 that you can leave your baby with that motherfucker? Wait a minute, bitch. Now you can't and you shouldn't. Man, listen. So anyway, so the boy was saying that happened, and then I done heard countless stories. Like, for one, let me explain. I'm not a person who grew up in church, but we dibble dabble. My mama was a dibble dabbler. Like, we'd go sometime. We was part of one church I remember. Went for a little minute. And to me, like, my third eye has always been working. I ain't like it. I was just like, it seems like, oh no, I really don't, like, unless because they didn't explain to me how church went. I just felt like it definitely was a money thing, a money ting. Because, my mother had to raise money and all this. So while she just became a member. Like, wait a minute, be easy. Don't you coast somebody into that shit? Like, wait a minute. How you just at the door? You got to start doing this and doing that. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Oh, where my girl at? I just realized that. Okay, that's some other shit. But yeah, I just never really, I was just like, mm-mm. But there was another story that somebody shared with me is I don't know how they would have sex, like, not like, not a rapey situation. Like, it was some consensual sex. And, they would be having sex in the church. And these were like teenagers. They were teenagers at the time when they was doing it. I said, wow. But sex go down whenever it goes down. So I don't know why everybody would be tripping that it goes down like at church. And I guess because, it's supposed to, a place of godliness and peace. This is Mom. That you would think that type of shit happens, but it does, and it happens far too much, and it happens far too much in a very disturbing way, as far as someone being molested or slash raped, right? As you think about the Catholic Church, I don't know how y'all think you gonna go through, like, suppressing your sexual needs to be like, oh, I give myself over to God. But when your dick get hard, your pussy get wet, or you just get aroused, like, what? Because you have suppressed that shit so long. I don't know how long the people have gone through to become a priest and whatnot. Or, you know what I'm saying? And they, now they see somebody that's vulnerable, like some fucking kids. You just, once again, motherfucking kids leaving you. Woo, so scary out here. But and they take advantage of these kids because they suppress their own sexuality. And because they suppress their sexuality and probably don't know how to, how to express themselves, because they should have been suppressed for so fucking long, that when they see something that's vulnerable, and then they have like this sense of entitlement, this sense of power, and they take advantage of it, and they see somebody that's weaker than them, which would be a child, which is sick and sad and disgusting. You're a lowlife, you're despicable, you should be stoned to death, like stoned a little bit, then shot, stabbed, whoever does that to children, or women, period, or to anyone, like, to violate someone like that, it's disgusting. So, so y'all have to watch, like, the things that goes on in church, and how the pastor be having sex with this one and that one, and, like in the Baptist churches and stuff like that. Like, man, look, on some real shit, like, y'all really gotta get real with the sex thing. Like, I definitely Do you not see that there is a flaw? Like if you claim that the Bible taught you this and that, you're not supposed to have sex with this one person and all that, but clearly that's not like working because you still have like these sexual desires. We just talking about like desire, and you just want like desire, and people wanting to have sex with whomever they want to have sex with when it's consensual. You understand? Yeah. Look. Now we about to. Everybody believe in everything that they read? Like, do you believe everything you read? Do you think you need to cross reference so much shit? You need to like really look at the things in depth, like on some real shit, not just at the surface. And yes, I'm talking about the Bible. So Bible people I don't care what y'all say. It don't even matter. Especially when it's related to people of African descent and how they like pour Christianity on us and the Bible too. Where you get that from? And then you from them? They the one that's teaching you the shit? These motherfuckers are the people that have enslaved you. You know what I'm saying? But yet now they're introducing you to Christianity and all this in the Bible and stuff. You think that's trustworthy? I'm saying, maybe you do. I'm just saying. Not that it's anyone's business, but I am truly a spiritual person. I know that God has like talked that I don't even have to explain. I know that about myself. And I am that. I don't even feel like they need to, and I don't need to explain that to one folks. But yeah, but I know that a lot of people probably would not agree or would not or feel that are very passionate about the Bible and things of that nature. Okay, you can feel that way. And I don't mind having like a dialogue with somebody about something. My neck hurt. God damn. What is going on? Oh my God, it feels so good. I can stand here, open up my arms and let the wind just. Oh, y'all like my dress? No, I did not design this dress. This is a Wendy Williams dress. I have a court day today, so I have to be very, business casual. So, but yeah, back to the question at hand. Y'all know my mind it be spinning and going and down there. Because I'm a living thing and I'm constantly thinking and shit. But yeah, but people in in church and sex and people abusing their power, taking advantage of the weaker. Not to say that you're necessarily weak, like as a child, or vulnerable is the word I would say. Or even if a lady comes in there and she just pour her whole out to you, like she been through this, she been through that, and then, you know what I'm saying, like you take that the next person, like in church who have like this higher position, take that and use it against her and play like mind games. This way you gotta be strong out here in your motherfucking mind, people. Hey, some people on this motherfucker. Oh, hey, what up? How y'all doing? Now, that was the first time I ever experienced that. Okay, and now they're going. Like, bitch, I don't want to listen to you. Whatever. But anyway, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So, but yeah, but back to what I was saying. And then take advantage of somebody like that. It's really disgusting. And there's a whole bunch of foul things that goes on in church and shit. Especially, and sex is definitely, sex isn't foul. I think that the Bible just teach people like this one way, like you need to be in this monogamous relationship and, and this and that. And I don't believe that that's true. Like if you look at all the shit that's going on around you, and you may say like that's the devil or whatnot, but do you believe that your feelings are real? There's people having sex with so many different, with this person, that person, whoever they may be attracted to, because they have like that desire. We are all sexual beings. This is one thing that everybody needs to understand. And if you feel like you can only fuck one person, that's good, great. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have wonderful. But for the most part, that don't really stand to be true. That's just like go to this old reference again about eating something. You eat the same old shit like all the time. You don't think you want something different? Yes, we know we need to eat for nourishment and all that great shit. But no, if you want to, if you get you something else, don't you think you would get something else? That doesn't mean that you don't like the thing that you had prior to what you eat right now. Y'all gotta do some super deep motherfucking thinking out here in this world and handle and move accordingly. But the sex in the church, I really do believe that the people in power take advantage of people who are most vulnerable. Um, and that's why, especially when it comes to your children, I say this shit all the time. That's why you got to talk to your kids about sex. You have to talk to your kids about sex. You have to teach your kids how to handle certain situations. Like, for real, like just create something in your head and teach them how they can handle it or the ways they can go about it. And one way they go about it is to defend themselves. You got to teach them how to fight. And women, you gotta know how to fight. And men, you gotta know how to fight. Because you don't want to be a man out here getting emasculated by another man. Then you emasculated by another man, and you dealing with a woman. You come home and you become an abuser. You know what I'm saying? Because what? Nobody never taught you how to fight. I'm not telling anyone to go outside to be out aggressive and shit like that. No, just know how to defend your motherfucking self, because you do have some evil motherfuckers out here in this world. Who mean you no good? Who means nobody no good? I guess because their life is fucked up or whatever. Made everybody get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? To where you feeling like within yourself. And just because you feel that way doesn't necessarily mean we're all not going to agree with everybody. We're not. And we're not meant to do that either. Everybody have their own opinions, their own views, their own experiences. Your experiences makes up your views on different topics. Honey, y'all making my neck hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need a massage. Oh, yo, look, I will be reading an excerpt from my book. I think I'm gonna read the 10% of the book. Oh shit, y'all see, I almost tripped and fell fucking again. Not paying attention. Like the 10% of the book that's free. I'm gonna read that, and that story is called "What Kind of Party." What kind of party? And that story is I've written in as a man. So it's very interesting. I think. Well, it is. Fuck that. And so yeah, y'all know my book is Quickie. Get that. You can find that if you're an ebook reader. You can find that at your local ebook retailer. You can also purchase it at Smashwords, which is like somewhere around. It let me type it the shit today. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this phone. I have a new phone, so I'm still learning how to navigate it. Although it's pretty much the same shit, but you know, they still got this little updated versions. You know what I mean? Oh, you're on my neck. God damn. So, yeah, so get that. I would appreciate that support. Your girl. I'm an independent artist. I told somebody I was an artist. They was like, well, then I started telling them I'm an intimacy coach, a designer, stylist, and I'm also an author. They said, oh, I thought you were an artist, that you were a painter. No, anybody who's an artist is somebody who's creating like original form of work. All my shit is original forms of work, bitch. So yes, I am an artist. You do not have to be like a painter or illustrator to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, so the basics of this shit is, yeah, definitely get my book Quickie. And if you live in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, you're having a bachelorette party, girls' nights out event. Want me to come and do it for a speaking engagement, holler at your girl. I have seductive art. You can go to my blog, which is realsextalk.blogspot.com to get more information. You can also email me at realfashion@yahoo.com. Real is always spelled like my name, RILL, whenever I say real. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah. Okay, so the key point today is, like, I don't think that anyone should suppress their sexuality, but a lot of us do because of the way that we've been taught through through the Bible, through your mother's and father's experiences, the way that they look at it. And a lot of people look at sex like this, like when they come talk to their kids, they like, they shy away from the shit, which is crazy. It's a part of life, but it's just like walking this motherfucker talking. Eventually, your child will be fucking. Plain and simple. And you want them to have glorious experience and know how to handle themselves in as much situation as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? And you as an adult too, like you have to do some serious soul search and thinking. Like really, like you think about the Bible, especially like as a black person. I'm always speaking. Because you look at me, I am of African descent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always speaking from that perspective. Like, and like I said earlier, these people, Europeans, enslaved us, brought us here and there and here and there. Then introduced you to Christianity and this thing they call the Bible, like, and all the shit that's in there about monogamy. I have a question. Do y'all really believe in monogamy? I believe in monogamy, like as far as a partnership, that can happen, but that can also end, right? When it runs its course, it runs its course. A partnership is a great thing, especially when you have two bank accounts, because we live in a society where we are governed by money. So when you have two of those, it's great, because then you can live so much more fabulouser. You can do so much things. If it's two of you, you know what I'm saying, and you on one accord, like y'all trying to get this money, you know what I'm saying? But sexually, you also need to understand, like sex, do you really believe that this is the only person that you will possibly want to have sex with? Probably for that, I think for a period of time, whatever that period of time is for you, you know what I'm saying? Then you will probably, start looking other ways, or certain situations come your way to where you may be tempted. Maybe you're, oh shit, now I gotta tell y'all this one funny story. I'll tell y'all, that's gonna be the topic tomorrow. So, but anyway, my mind, y'all know, old school TV. So, they're like, do some thinking, you know what I'm saying? Have an honest fucking conversation. Talk to your children about sex. Sex is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's a part of life. Why? How the fuck? Well, why don't you think I should even say that? Like, how the fuck you think you got your mama and your daddy? They fuck. So what the fuck? Like, stop it. Oh Lord. But anyway, I haven't had breakfast. It's time for me to get some breakfast. Y'all have a fantastic day. Tomorrow, I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 a.m.